I'll be honest, when I first saw the Blackberry Macaron note, I was like, oh no, that is not a flavor that usually inspires me, but we're here, so let's try it and see. This is XuXu by House of Beau, and this is my honest first impression. Y'all know that Espirítu is one of my favorites, that woody, cashmere, very like soft, elegant, musky kind of vibe. I also love Ave Maria with that white floral, that wine note, very ethereal. And when I saw that they had a new fragrance called XuXu, I had to try it. We're gonna go through the scent, the story, and the projection. And I'll see if it's better than my faves Espirítu and Ave Maria, so we'll do a little ranking. Bernardo, the founder, has described it as an ode to old world debauchery reimagined for a modern sophisticate. And I'm sitting here being like, okay, that's a lot to unpack, so let's get into XuXu. Real quick about House of Beau. It was started by Bernardo Möller. He's one of the founders with Giancarlo. He is Mexican, Miami-based, and after his dad died in the pandemic, he started his brand as an ode to his dad and his Mexican roots, which I love about this brand because there's so much to this conscious luxury that the brand projects. The caps are from reclaimed marble in Mexico or really nice stone. XuXu itself is actually amethyst stone. The brand has been nominated for Fragrance Foundation Awards, which you know that I love. It's available at all of your luxury retailers, so right up there with some of our favorite brands. And I'm reading that the perfumer is Nathalie Lorson, who's made hits like YSL Black Opium, Le Labo's Poivre 23, and she's one of the few women that's actually a master perfumer. But this fragrance goes for $365 for the 70 ml, so let's see if it is worth the price tag. Serious brand, serious perfumer. Now let's see if the fragrance is serious, because that price tag is. They sent it to me in this gorgeous box, but let's go through the notes. How cool is this? Come on. For the top notes, we have clementine peel, chili pepper, champagne. For the middle, we have damask rose, blackberry macaron, which I was like, what's going on? And Earl Grey tea. And then for the base, we have a white musk, Mexican vanilla, and saffron. And the cap is an amethyst stone, which is supposed to promote positivity and prosperity. So when I think of those top notes of clementine, I think of like a really bright but also juicy citrus. The champagne sometimes can go wrong because it can be a little weird sometimes. And then the chili pepper kind of like, it's very kind of like mysterious, fun, edgy. Let's go. When I think of the middle, that damask rose, this is one of the most opulent kind of roses. Some call her the queen of roses, deeper, richer, jammy, but like really sophisticated. And now this blackberry macaron, you know, I learned French a long time ago, but I don't really love like berry macaron. I'm more like a pistachio, and I'm just worried that it's gonna give bakery, which is something that I don't love in a fragrance, but I do love a fluffy kind of energy, but just like not too saccharine bakery, you know? And then the Earl Grey tea, I love a tea note in anything. It just makes it feel like really sophisticated hotel lobby. And that I think might just be the saving grace. And then the base is a white musk, Mexican vanilla, saffron. What's the difference between Mexican vanilla and like a Madagascan vanilla? And then a saffron. Saffron can be very, if not done well, a little bit too deep. But what I'm seeing here is that like there's really light and spicy airy with that like chili pepper and the white musk and the champagne, but also like a decadence with a macaroon and rose, and then a deep saffron. That's enough theory. Let's actually smell it. Literally, how gorgeous, please. I've been waiting to smell this for a while, but I was like, I need to do this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'm looking for that chili pepper. You can feel it right there. The clementine, juicy, fizzy champagne. Oh, you can get like, it's almost like not mimosery. I wish there was more chili pepper, but it definitely feels like very juicy gourmand, like very fruity, blueberry, yes, macaroon bakery. I kind of love this. You know why? I don't think they overdid it with like vanillas, which is why it's not bakery. It's just more juicy, it's juicy. It's blackberry. When they take the cocktails and they switch out the fruit, like a Bellini, but make it blackberry. It's kind of that vibe. Puree blackberry Bellini. And then you get this like leathery, but not like harsh leather, very soft. I think the musk and suede give a very soft leather. Oh, she's a joyful girl. Please. Am I getting the rose? Oh, she's right there. This is quite complex actually, but like really fun and like wearable. Fruity floral gourmand, right? Fruity floral gourmand. XuXu's the life of the party. Here for a good time and a long time. Let me put some on the skin. Who is XuXu at the party? I think she's down to order like the really fun drink, you know, like the theme drink of the night. It'll be a blueberry champagne cocktail with a little swirl of clementine peel. She'll maybe do 1 or 2 because she knows not to overdo it, but she wants to have a good time. But she's not messy, sleek, fun. She's kind of like old money, or like has a lot of money, doesn't like really show it, but you can tell there will be signs. On the skin, you get a lot more of that leather. I feel like even more clementine. Yeah, citrusy top. I wish there was more chili. I wish there was more of that chili. And the vanilla is nice because it's like it's almost like, to me, it's like if there was a dry woody vanilla. It's not saccharine like some of the like vanilla adjacent fragrances. But now the real test. How does she compare to my favorites, Ave Maria and Espirítu? Espirítu to me is a perfect everyday fragrance. From day to night, it's woody, it's leathery, it's soft, it's cashmere. And when you hear woody, you sometimes think it's like too strong, but it's actually really soft and sophisticated. And I think it's because there's an iris note in there that just like really elevates. Like, this is how I like to smell. It just makes me feel very elevated, chic, on the move. Whereas Ave Maria is a little bit more feminine, ethereal, elegant, that white floral. I think it's jasmine, right? Is it jasmine? I think it's jasmine. The wine accord, it's like really airy, light. It's actually not that airy, it's actually pretty strong, but it has a light feeling. Not jasmine, it's gardenia, boo. That's gardenia, right? Bernardo, don't come for me. My number one normally is Espirítu, followed by Ave Maria, and then Bonbon. But I do think I would love to wear XuXu out, like date night. It's very date night. It's very date night. Or, you know, bachelor party, bachelorette party, just like juicy cocktail fun, out and about having fun. But where does she rank though? In terms of like everyday, I think Espirítu is still first, followed by Ave Maria, followed by XuXu. I do think for like date night fun, excursion, joyful fun day, I do think I would actually do XuXu first, followed by Ave Maria, followed by Espirítu. I have a bunch of other house of bows like Hoja Verde, Casablanca, Bonbon, of course, Cosmos. But I'm really into like things I can just wear like all the time. And I do think you can wear XuXu, but it's gotta be for a juicy sitch. I don't think it's an everyday. I don't think it's a morning scent for the gym. I don't think, maybe at work one spray. It's a little strong, the projection is there, but I wouldn't like overdo it, but I love it. But I think it's also right on trend. Last year I mentioned how like a woody musk berry was trending, and this has like that musky vibe. It has the berry with the blackberry, and then instead of wood, it does have that like deepness instead of wood, but like leather. So I think it's like perfect for now. I feel like this is the girl of the moment. This is the girl of 2026. Like, she is her. So who's it not for? Because I've said everything for who it is for. If you don't love gourmands, definitely this is not for you. It's right there with like the fruity gourmand, so you might be like a little bit too fruity for me. If you're looking for like the most obscure, never been done before, I don't think this is for you. This is like fruity, vanilla, musky, floral. I do think the chili adds a little extra, a little pizzazz, and some of that champagne accord adds a little bit more extra, but I think it's like right in there with that prestige shopper who wants to spend a little bit more and go luxury for a fruity gourmand. Like, if you love that profile and want to go a little bit more luxe and something that's great for a collector's item, especially with the caps, this is for you. Is it blind buy worthy? If you love fruity gourmands, absolutely yes. Does it justify the luxury positioning and the luxury price tag? Positioning, yes. The story, immaculate. The cap, yes. You want to add it to your lineup. I think they really sold the XuXu story. I feel like I can see her. She's probably in a violet gown, you know? And she does feel like elevated. She does feel like luxury and not prestige, which I love a lot of prestige fragrances, but I think she's on the up. Who is XuXu? I think she would be a beauty editor, a fashion editor on the rise, on track to be editor-in-chief one day, maybe like a decade later, but everyone knows like she is a star to watch. She knows to be out on the scene, have fun, make friends, network, doesn't overdo it, leaves before the party is over because she knows there's more fun tomorrow. That's who XuXu is to me. That's who XuXu is to me. Gotta leave while you're on top, guys. Don't linger at the party. So overall, XuXu is bougie, uncle approved. Thank you so much, Hasselbo, for sending. I can't wait to wear her out and about.